Oh, I know my microphone's not muted. I don't know why Maps tells me it's muted. I can hear it come through just fine. Oh boy. I can tell the Facebook is live and working order, which is also on. This multi-streaming thing. I'll tell you this right now, folks. That is new to me. New to me in general. But for those watching on YouTube right now, please like, subscribe to YouTube channel, Facebook, like the page, so you may understand when I go live and what videos go on the channel next. And also on Twitch. Please like and follow. Or follow and to see what's new on the dock for no live stream. And subscribe if you so and choose to help support my channel. Thank you for that prelude advertisement. Now we're loading up the game, warming things up. We usually start about 5 minutes in and get everything all warmed up so the game can warm up. All the computer settings can all just calm down, and then everything can get started. Well, for those watching from the YouTube side of things, if you have seen the recent upload schedule that I've been posting up on the channel lately, that was all the Cities Skylines, Suncrest Bay sessions we did on Twitch only, now up on YouTube, so you can now get the full story of what we've been doing, what the story's been going on, and it also has chapters in it, so you know exactly where you go. We can go watch it if you leave it off there. So yeah, enjoy the chapters, enjoying everything. Yeah, I'm grateful YouTube Studio can give me chapters. Even though technically they should be doing it by default. Honestly, it's weird how that is. Alright. Seeing if Twitch is done with their shenanigans. That block is about to end in about 10 seconds. So we're good. Alright, I'm inside of an ad right now on Twitch. So waiting for the ad to clear up, and now good to go on the front. There we go. Alright, let's get things started. To the Twitch, to the stream mode. I know it's kind of very odd to say that, but anyway, let's go. Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Alexman here, and welcome back to the Skylines here in Suncrest Bay. Last time we had to deal with some modernization plans of our transit system as we want to modernize our racetrack. We took out the old transit hub in favor of a brand new intercity bus hub, which definitely needs a name in some fashion. I'm hoping those here on Facebook now watching, as long as YouTube and Twitch, can give us some names and whatnot. Now, I don't have reward systems in place for the YouTube and Facebook sides, but for Twitch, they do have spend of our dream shards that allows us to spend some dream shards so that they can get themselves to name a building if they want in the build as well. So last time we did this little type of weird transition of that does not look like it fit. Let's get that cleared out, shall we? There we go. And then when we finalized all of our transit system time being, we decided to basically start back here, expanding our little city here, going around this volcano here, and deciding to place down our new campus. That's right, we're going to be dealing with the education problems. Hope for the best that will indeed boost customers in some fashion, or at least bring people in, so that is. Even though this station is supposed to allow intercity trains, it's not getting any, which is odd, because this is an official asset to the game itself, and it should be accepting them. So I'll tell you right now, I've had other stations, and all they do is bring in intercity trains like you wouldn't believe. Lately, I'm going to move this just a tad bit over. I can do like that right there. I know it's gonna break some stats, but I'm thinking I'm gonna fix this bend right here. This bend looks very awkward. I need to, yeah, look at that. That thing looks very awkward. I want to see if we can, yeah, there we go. Now that looks a little more smoother. It's not better. It's okay. Okay, it is better. There we go. Now that looks a little bit better. Now that will, at least the trains come through here look a little bit nicer and such. So anyway, back to the game. Let's get the game running. We have a lot of demand for industrial or office. So I'm only thinking that maybe we turn this area not to residential like we probably were going to put down here. I'm probably going to make this area right here more like the technological office. If you know about like district styles and everything, there is something called, you know, IT clusters, which allow us to build that whole concept of, hey, you know, better building requires 50% less workers, produce more electricity, more tax revenue, but also that it's high-tech jobs. And literally looks like people are looking for jobs. So that being said, we need to start building that up. So we're going to set up our district here. We're going to set this up here just a little bit over this. Again, this is not going to be a very big district for this, but this is going to be, since it's going to be right next to the university, it only makes sense to finally start having sort of like, it's going to have those, it's going to have the basics of, hey, we're going to need some jobs and you're right here. And also the fact that the tsunamis that hit this region do not hit this side very often. They often hit this side. Even though I've had a 9.7 tsunami on this map once before, and that is scary to think about. Anyway, we got here, we put our bike paths and roads system in place. Now, why don't I use the one that has the trees in the middle? I want the cars to turn left and right on these areas, as best I can. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's why we were doing some paralleling here and everything, so we just gotta work that out in this iteration here. Let's see. That's a little bit curved right there. We're kind of running out of space right here, and this again. Game, there is no real reason for you to summon this. You're not building a highway. If you can, you're doing it really dangerously if that's the case to go by. That means I also need to fix the, let's see, the traffic on that now, because I updated road geometry. I mean, if those of Cities Skylines 1 fame and such know exactly what that bug is doing, I would like to know, because that gets annoying after a while when you put highways down and you didn't want to put buildable, but it does it anyway. Alright, so we're going to pull it all the way up to here, up to this road, and it's going to connect into here. I think that might do it, though it is a little finicky with that height there. Pull it up to here. Whoa! Wow, that's a little bit low. I did not think that was going to be that low. Okay, never mind. Well, actually, no, that actually is better. I need to fix this up anyway, so. We gotta make sure this is even level for all things considered. The building's gotta be built on something flat. Now my question is, do I want to keep that as a big old area? Try to fill it in. Woo! Bless me. Woo! Oh, man, I got that little sneeze in my mouth. Oh, ugh. Don't you hate that? You get that sneeze and you feel like you're just like, no, it's gonna be that sneeze again. But those who are new to the channel and watching for the first time, I'm Alexman47. I am a family-friendly, swearing-free content creator. I don't swear on screen at all. I feel that there's one too many channels that swear constantly, and I feel like it's only a matter of time before we know. You know what? Let's start a channel that basically does not have that swearing problem. I do get frustrated on the occasion, true, but I don't let that bring out the swears and everything. Nope, I'm making sure we can turn off the world for a couple hours or so and play some game. Oop, that is going to go underground, which I don't want it to. I want to right here. I want to connect it to this one. That, like so, and then this gets pulled down to here. Basically, make that kind of flat. All right, let's flatten this out a bit here. Now, this is not the height of realism, I assure you. Again, folks, I'm not a city builder by any means. I just like seeing smooth transitions between road and ground. It's kind of like the thing of like you play like Minecraft and whatnot, and you get annoyed just because you see a sharp corner, or you see like some graphics that are like, oh, it's not round, it's not, the grass isn't there or something. It still shows the dirt layer on top of the grass. You get those one texture packs that have like grass all the way across and everything. I'm like, yep, that's me. I like seeing smooth stuff. All right. This is going to be a little tricky because I'm going to have to disable some zoning here. Be like that right there because it's not perfect. I'll probably say just leave the zoning off of this. Because it's not easy to build here, and I don't think a lot of these tech buildings will build here. And as such, we're going to set that up as tech. And to make it better for businesses and whatnot, we're going to make this, you know, wall-to-wall business and offices here. Or for commercial. So, let's just pull, so we got to put some more, we got some, little artifacting here. Prioritize older roads. There we go. I just want the buildable areas to be a lot more cleaner. Like if the main road, if like this is the main road, I want the builders to be there. Alright, so that's the case. We can now just fill this in. I'm pretty sure the land value in this place will go up like the Dickens. I just took that out and then put it back in. First things. Oh, and it's packaging. The stream is, the game is packaging. I still do not know what that is. I think that's auto-saving. I'm wanting to say that is. So, again, it freezes the game a little bit, which gets me scared half the time. But I know if I click on it, it's going to basically maybe freeze. Something's going to freeze and crash, and I don't want it to crash. Looks like we're gonna put some sound walls in place here because that would be beneficial for everyone coming down this way. And it looks like we are getting that aforementioned tech job business in stock here. Actually, no, I'll keep that this office here and keep it all the way from the freeway here. We'll see how that goes from there. If we need any more, we'll put down more. But that should stop that demand right there for now. Because I want to focus on the big thing in the bunch, and that is actually, oh, let's see. I think if I break these up, you know what? I need to do that. This looks a little. I should do it. I was thinking on this the other night, and it's like, yeah, we'll just break these up into separates here. It just makes it easier. Also, the fact that we can make this bend a little bit better. Oh, I didn't hear connection. I don't want curve. I want this connect to here. We'll make that to 0 degrees, and then we'll reconnect that back together and make a little bit more curve on that one. We'll make this curve more once we get this in. From here to right there. Make that go to 0 like we'll do here. Like so, and I did build them wrong ways. Yeah, the mod. And then build it backwards. That's fine, we can get around that. As well as getting rid of these stupid artifacting that happens. This is get artifacted. It's going to build, and I should know about it. Alright, let's do from here. Here. Then we'll bend this more. It's a little bit smoother. Come up to here to right here. That should do it for the curve, and now it's just to line these up. A lot of hills. We don't want any. As much hills we want, the less hills. Ready? And to make sure that there's no problems, we'll just smooth this out like so, and there we go. Not the most... I want to fix that. Fix that. Up to right there. That should tighten that up. There we go. Yes! Cool. Alright, that business is up in place. We'll get those going like so. Now let's build this campus area. Now, first off, we need to have campuses unlocked, which is the main thing here. But I did unlock a few things. I did find on the workshop basically some different academic buildings here. They're not part of the university, but they're kind of like, say, there's a clock tower, there's a chemistry building, there's a universal dorms and such. But it's all nice to build like another university of some kind. It's really cool. Again, different university buildings. But see, we need a place on roads. In fact, it's not part of a university district. So I'm hoping to make sure we go in that area. But now let's get this out of the way. We need to build our planning. Let's do planning roads here. Where are my planning roads? So we want to build out from here. We also want to follow. I want to follow the curvature of this. Like, I don't want to build on the sand. I don't want to build on the sand. I want to try to build mostly on grass as best I can. But as you know, we're trying to go to nature because we don't really build on sand. At least we don't try to anymore. Because the last thing we need is to have, oh, this nice foundation was really great. Why is it sinking into the water? We built on sand. You idiot! We should not have built there! Now what are we going to do? Now the whole campus is now underwater. How do you feel? Oh, I did my job. You told me to build. I built. Darn it, build! That's not what we meant. Let's see. Can I get... like that? Break that back like so, and then connect it like this. A little bit cleaner. And we'll round this around a little bit once we finalize the size of it all. Some of these academic buildings can be quite the big ones. And I want to try to get as much space as we possibly can here. And there's that bug again. I don't get the bug. It decides to put buildable things. The fact that this is not cosmetic either. This is something that happens. Like, if you try to build anything, like, it takes up the actual roads building apparatus here, too. So, have to fix those up and now replace some more traffic. We got that in place right there. Yeah, we gotta finalize this area a little bit. So, I'm going to have to do a little bit of paralleling roads here. We're going to go back into this. Back to roads, back to parallel, and we're going to go up to here. We're going to go here, we're going to go back 10. Like so. And we're going to have to re-establish some road connections, but that's fine. Just so that we have that little area right there. And we'll do this over here on this side. I will probably expand the campus out here just so that we can put like the dorms and such and everything, because I don't want to take up much space here, because this space here is probably going to be like around here is going to be like the whatever sports team we have. So that's all fair and good on that front. So go up here, 10 units out, and we'll basically make sure this is all connected once we get here. But right now this is just planning road. All right. Now I think there is intersection. I want this. That's one. All right, fine. You want? I never understood how that thing works. This one, inverse segment. Okay. I just never understood the concept behind that. It's like, well, I just need to connect these roads together, and I don't want to. I mean, it's gonna look awkward when I put them in. Another curve. That and that. And we'll have to finalize the hillside for this a bit because that's a little awkward. Alright, so let's get this little leveled out here. So, look at, oh my goodness, above that grade going down. Oh boy. That seems a little dangerous, don't you think? It's a little dangerous. Oh, what could be the harm? It's just going down as if, ah! Our car was not designed for that. Alright, so like I said, we're going to finalize these roads once we get them in place. Because right now, they're just here for planning purposes. But actually, we're actually now done with the planning. That was the major thing right there, is to get those lined up. Now, put these roads in. Now, the housing apparatus on this one is going to be a little finicky. Just kind of because it has to require a mod to do it. For those not unaware, there was a content creator pack that was released to Cities Skylines long ago, and what it was supposed to do was bring universities to the mix. And I'm not sure if anyone got that to work at all, but for me it didn't. So I paid for something I couldn't use, and never got an answer from anywhere on the workshop about it. So, but there was a mod someone released that allowed at least put some of the pack into an actual building style, so that you could use at least the level 1 buildings in it. Still kind of feel it's kind of a jerk move by the developers that didn't work out as intended. I mean, it's a little scummy to say the least, but. Oh wow, we got more. Oh my goodness, that is good. Oh my goodness, we're definitely gonna have to get a train system out here. We do already have a train set up right here, so we can extend this down through here and get a train line out here if we so choose, and then buses as well. I know, game. I know about everything I need to grab. I thought that was going to take care of the entire apparatus of the demand that was needed. Apparently that was not the case. So this is an entire office. That's the only thing that's demanding right now is industry. I kind of wish that this had like a mod to make industry and offices separate, like it is in C2. Which, for the record, when that was released like that, it's like, oh, thank goodness. Because this is really annoying, where there's a light cyan color building palette, but it does nothing in the demand, so you don't know what it is unless you see, oh, the industry is needed. I'm like, well, I hope the industry is needed, or office are needed, because that's exactly what I feel like we're needing right now. The high-tech jobs. All right, that's all the space I can give right now. Hopefully that's going to fill up, and hopefully that takes down the demand quite a bit. Oh, that's all. And why is... I just noticed that my collapse, is port. Not there. We'll have to deal with that without that for now. I don't know why that's... I think it's interesting. Well, I'll have to deal with that. Like, my support stuff is gone. Like, recent followers and what. I just noticed that. was working the other day. Oh, later. It's been buggy ever since I tried to do a vertical setup, and with the vertical setup trying to come in, it basically made that glitch out. So it's probably just it probably got shrunk or whatever. I'll just worry about it later. Also, I want to say there was a follow that happened on Facebook. That was Jason Wilmanson. Basically followed before the stream started. I wanted to give him a shout out for that. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. All right. That being said, and now we got new university buildings. Yes, I know about that game, but I don't want to deal with it right now. Let's see here. Why is these roads? You see, it's all acting like these are all university buildings. I want to put down. I haven't really decided what city, what building, what kind of university I want. Shockingly enough, I think that this is. I wonder, does this count as an actual university though? I don't know. The acting school, an administration building, part of bigger university campus. I want to see. Does that count as the? Let's see what this count as. Nope, it doesn't count as a. Okay, so it's not. It doesn't count as an actual building of the campus system. Okay, so that's just extra buildings in case we need to use something to make it more better. Okay, so now we got 3 buildings to consider. We have 3 things. We have the trade school, which I'm usually a big fan of. We have liberal arts. We also have basic general campus, which I kind of feel what these buildings kind of fold down to, these university clock, because they're kind of part of a pack called Chippy University. And I think that if we're going to go with that, I think we just go with the universal ones, because those have more of the red building style, and I think that look fits better for us. So let's get into schematics. Yes, I know, and I hate that you just can't clear all those notifications all in one go. Like I know a game. I don't need to be told multiple times that the campus is ready. Go like that right there. Now I'm gonna have to make these big blocks for no apparent reason, just because, well, just because of that. And also the fact that some of these buildings can be pretty darn big. And while we do have this over here to add on to whatever extended building we want, we also have to make sure our room is perfectly suitable for that. I'm thinking if we could have like the small administration buildings and everything can go right here. Go right in parallel with this, somewhat. We go straight on right here. 1 unit out. Then we can, a bit of a curve. There we go. Then we can just do a bit of a fixing of this here. Yeah, see, like that. That way, when we're building on stuff again, we've almost got that almost completely lined up, which is pretty darn awesome. All right, so I will get at least the college started here with this. So, and again, I would like to get those who are here. Well, I have the naming coming down as Suncrest University. So, let's go to university building like so. Now we've got that unlocked, and it looks pretty nice, all things considered. Though I think we're on a hill, which is a little annoying. The campus is not very attractive, but we're definitely gonna make that attractive soon. I'm gonna smooth out these corners here to make this a little bit more liable. There's a little bit of a. This should be a sharp corner right here. Make that, and this will be a smooth corner. This will be a smooth corner like that. And so that we can build on the grass, because I'm trying to keep the grass the way it is. So now we got that in place. It's now time to get these up to snuff. So I want to move this up to this height. That way we can get our ground level to a slightly better than that, because that was an 8-point grade. Like, holy crap. That doesn't need to be that tall. The nerve of it all. Go down to here, up to here. Move this ground out a bit. I mean, if the building... yeah, I hope these buildings actually work out. These ones I got downloaded. I hope so. Go like that. Maybe that wasn't for the best to do it that way. Go right here to right here. As there's too many heights here. Lower that down and be kind of like a cave here. I will put some sound walls on that one just to make that a little bit nicer. As long as I get it. Ooh. Back to the map. Back to the thing here. There we go. Again, we'll smooth everything out once we get this all in place. But right now, I want to get this kind of thing. I guess we want to move it in here. It's going to cause if a tsunami hits, it's all going to get stuck in here, though. That is my biggest worry. I really do not want to get that stuck. I don't want to have any water stuck, but at least we'll have emergency services out here at some pretty soon out here. Move this out. I can see there's a bit of a hit of a bend right there. There we go. And so that's why I like to smooth. That's why I like seeing the contour lines a bit, because it kind of shows me where I've got a problem at, a high point. A high point here. There we go. Got a high point here. Then actually, we might just I should just even just take that out. I mean, we might put a park right there. That actually might be better off for us. Alright, so let's do some dorms here. Dormitories. There's the reason why these things are over here for. I know, they're right next to the freeway and all. Yeah, I know, they're not technically the best, but at the same time, this is where, again, a lot of the big buildings are going to go over here, so the living quarters are going to have to be across. I will put some down, paths above these things and everything, just so we get walkable paths around. That is annoying that the ground not matched with the ground here. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, I guess it means if a car falls off the road, it'll be kind of an awkward. Let's see. It is kind of like where that should be, really. There we go. Now we just move all the buildings down to street level. Alright, Jim, you gotta tell me one thing. Yes, sir? So you built all these dormitories, right? Yes. Why are they on pillars? It was the builders, it was the city planners, I assure you. I'm only hired on to build, sir. I build what I see. You know, after the first plan down, you think you would have questioned it. I don't question city builders. They told me personally that they know what they were doing. And I followed their building code to the letter. Alright, with that in there, you'll do some University of Groundskeeping. I can put these, back here and whatnot. Actually, those fit quite nicely. Oh wow, look at that. That's like perfect. It fits right there. It's almost like, say, like a service building inside of the dormitory. That's kind of cool. I like that. But this is lower. That's just probably what that is. Can't I move this to right here, maybe? Oh yeah, I can. So we can get rid of that bumpiness a bit here. So it doesn't look too jank. Nope. Use a bit of Move It. Very beautiful mod. I love Move It. Like what? Like if you're playing modded Cities Skylines, you don't have Move It. You definitely won't Move It. I mean, it's like one the mod, like the essential mod is like anarchy and everything. Like, as soon as they found these mods, it's like I couldn't go back. I can't go back to playing vanilla Cities Skylines without using these mods. Move these out a bit here. There we go. That smooths out the ground just a bit here, so we can see what our contours are like. The Suncrest Bay Institute. We need like a team name for these guys or something. Like we need to have a name, something that's better than Institute. Imagine. You have a study hall. I think. Oh, that's gonna be tough to put in. Does any of my normal buildings cause this? They don't cause any pollution. They have student capacity. They're kind of like small schools, it looks like to me. Well, that's even a park. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that. We'll do, put this like right here. Oh, that looks so cool, dude. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. And with the cement and everything, it makes it even look better. The style I'm going with. That's perfect. I'm gonna like these little small buildings. They're not they don't add to the campuses, but at least it's there. All right, we'll put down the Poodle Club here. We'll put a study hall right about here. And probably one right here. Just to add a few things here. We'll have to add some other small stuff once we get the other buildings and everything, but we have to level that up first. So we have enough students, and we have the campus attractiveness. I'm shocked that we haven't done anything with it, but we'll give them the free lunch, visiting scholars, universal education, as usual. We have the funds for it, so I might as well do it. And we'll give discovery. We need academic works to get our university up and running. Oh my goodness, that demand went up fast. Whoa. We got a demand spike in industry and that. I guess we could do some commercial here. The commercial's got to use some of that what the high-tech buildings are using. And we moved these as not very big building. We made these building to building, so they're going to be connected as they go along. Kind of going to block this view. I mean, technically speaking, if you have a business on the top floor of this building, you already have a gargantuan, beautiful view of it. You need some of that demand to kick in. Again, I'm wondering why we're not getting enough customers. I mean, it's really a shock in that regard. Let's see, any new district. Because I want to make sure that if we're going to get, like, school officials and everything, we're going to have to make this work. That in score like that. Also, I'm going to expand the campus area. Just a little bit out right here. There we go. And a little bit right here. They don't own the freeway. They just own the part of the
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
We already have groundskeeping. We have the administration building. We have that. You have the school of law we've already unlocked. I guess we could put that down as a way of administrative buildings here. There we go. Now it's to, well, our lightning storm's way over there.
A thunderstorm is battering the city.
Very end of the game.
Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
I'm happy for we're getting some university students in. School of Law. And a study hall right next to it. That's really awesome. This looks really weird. Why does it doesn't look like it's properly illuminated? Oh, it's not. Oh, it's doing this little weird quirky thing. I want this to be a little more smoother. That does not look smooth at all. There we go. In the background, we have to move this, the study hall. We got room for this, so I figure we'll just put it right here. That's actually a better spot for it than what that was right there initially. Let's see. I guess we have to wait though. We can't do much of anything until we get everything put into place. We have the campus, we're just going to get the people, and the academic work have to come in. We just have to wait if we don't get the academic year done, we don't get the level up for our school. Unfortunately, that would be the bad thing. Well, it's time to do that out a bit like that a bit. Now for the fun part. Let's see about... I would say that since we're in more of a tropical region, we probably have one of these more attractive fields. But also we need to have a... Since we're kind of like a United States type thing, we also need a football stadium. What better way to put that there? Man, that's awesome. I keep forgetting how big this thing is. It's like, it's... I guess we can put this right here on the coastline. Oop, and there's that packaging, which I get very scared on. And now we got one of the biggest buildings in place. We can now just get around our building apparatus here. We might have to upgrade some roads afterwards to handle the incoming traffic, like the bus route. Or I could, you know, maybe I should... Should I? I could add this as a tram system. We could put the, like, we can make this entire thing all the way from here. We come all the way back. And it would only serve this region right here. It would only serve this, and it would just... I forgot how sharp that was. We could... oh, you know what? There is something we could do. I do have a specialized road that deals with it, too. That is... well, a monorail. We could put a monorail down. Like I said, we could put the monorail would be placed on top of a road. Monorail with road. It would turn the road down quite a bit, but then also we could have the monorail come across here, and it would end right here at the campus. Like it'd probably come here, go off road a bit, and then stop right here in front of the university campus here, and I'd probably do for that right there. Maybe we should plan for that now instead of later. We'll basically have a hit or miss. We do need to get people out here, though. So, back to our campuses. I think now since we don't have very much to work with, we can put some of these other ones down. We have chemistry buildings. We have small buildings here. We can put down these bad boys. These only work on a square set, so I'm not sure these work on the opposite way. Oh, they do work like that. Ooh. Let's see, take a look at these right here. Well, those kind of work. They're kind of like smaller buildings. Break these apart like that, and that node is not working. Why are you not curved? There we go. We can do like that. Oh, I want to, yeah, let's just move it to bring it back to position here. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like those, again, these might not help out our actual industry or university somewhat, but having these would look like they're, you know, smaller, you know, the less expensive dorms. You know, you have the big, you know, fancy dorms that people are going to come to school for. Then you got these ones that are not the, they're meant for like those who, you know, couldn't afford it or something like that. I know that's a real shame to say that, you know, Suncrest Bay is a really popular place. And it can be quite the crowded bunch. People need to learn how to come here. We have the history building. Put the history building back here. We have university dorms. We can put these back here. These fit like really nice. Wow, these are really small assets. They are perfect. They're not as tall, but hey, who needs to be tall when they can fit people? Again, they're meant to be communal homes and whatnot, like to me. Let's see here. You have an archaeology building. Like, these buildings are small. Is that gonna ruin the aesthetic of there a little bit? Probably so, but listen, we need yeah, we definitely do to get some. We need to get people out here though if they want to come to school. We will have to get that. We'll have to fix that up in some fashion. Hope for the best it will. I mean, we got the biggest building of the bunch, this system in place. Again, I'm almost thinking about having that monorail system in place. Would make that look a lot better. I mean, it would be the best one. Oh, I can't put a tram system, but trams are slow. And if we're going to go for something that this and the monorail system come right here and then go off road and cross over somewhere, like on the main line somewhere. No. If I was gonna go for a monorail, it would be just this suburb area right here. Like, they want a monorail, they'll have one. All right, so if we're gonna get these people to come to the places, we're gonna need a way to make the people to park here. So, do we have any parking that we can use? Okay, I thought this had the default one was the parking route. We have the 4x4s here that we can plop down. So, there you go. Put that down like so. We can plop these bad boys right there for like the. I guess you could say these are kind of like the upper, higher class parking, I guess. Oop. So we gotta fix those because those are always on a hill, not part of the road. Slight annoyance that happens like this. Oh, why is that so big? Yeah, I'm not picking whatever that was. What is it picking? Oh. Okay. Look here. Oh, it's a tree. Of course it'd be a tree. Why would it? What the heck is it? What's right here? It's not picking anything up. The underground? But what is this? Let's see. Let's figure out what this is. Is it detective is underwater? No? Okay. I don't know what this note is. It just appeared randomly on right here. Well, since it's not really bothering anyone, I'm just going to leave it out here in the water. No one will see it there. Looks like people are traveling to see the new game. To see their first football game. Alright, now I got that out of the way. Maybe I can now pop this baby down without any issues now. Thanks, game. Then I do that. And people should be using the other parking spots if they're not too inconvenient. Let's see, can we smooth this out a bit? Let's see, this can go down to here. And this can go down to this line right here. Then that will kind of basically make it a little bit better. Which means we have to fix some of the parking here. Whoa, I think someone's doing a flip and everyone's amazed. There we go. People are coming in droves, baby. People are coming in droves. Level that out. I wish that ground was a little smoother though, honestly. We're coming for the first game.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Oh, just don't worry about them. We'll get that figured out some way, shape, or form. Let's see, did I actually put down radio towers on this place? Oh, we did. And we are out of, watering, capacity. Well, time to put one of these bad boys down. Oh, no. Ladies, okay, never mind. We're good. Okay.
A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
Oh, boy. Where do we put this one? I guess I can put... It's gonna be a little... People are just crapping too much. Hello? Hello, the toilet's backed up again! Hold on to horses. I got it. That'll teach them. That'll teach people, hey, stop plugging up the toilet. Something happened. What? Someone plugged up the toilet. Now the entire city is now getting all this crap hit into them. Oh no. All right. I think we're still not getting enough. I mean, this area should be getting, you know, tourists up the wazoo with how many trains. Look at that, the people being serviced is only 7. I want to use this station for international trains. Is there something we didn't do that makes the trains unable to get here? Oh, I see. We got a little bit of an issue right there. The rails there weren't showing up. There and... Oh, the rails are showing up there. The rails are showing up, so... Oh, they're gonna be... Okay, the rails are now in place. They're working. I really would like... You know, the one time I really want to have international or intercity trains to show up, they don't show up. That's really the case right now. It's happening. That all this is just that there's no intercity trains coming in. Okay. We may have to make this is coming in. wondering why we're not getting any intercity trains. Like we should gain these guys like right off the bat, shouldn't we? But all we're getting is goods train. Are we just not getting? Is there a bug in the system? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Huh. Wonder why we're not getting any intercity trains showing up. Is this bugged out here? Essentially speaking, we can set up another train station that would show up with international trains, all willy-nilly. Is it just because of this station? Like I said, it's getting people, but I don't think it's not getting international trains, is what I've been telling it to do. Is it just the station that's not liking it? But I know if I put down like something like this elevated train station right here, it's gonna love it. I know it will. So maybe I have to put something that's... Oh, look, I can actually put that down. There's a train station for it. I can make the train go out to here. That'd be not a bad idea either. I don't know. Why does the station not like it? I can't move the stop anywhere. There's no chance coming down. Maybe that'll make the train stop right here, maybe? I don't know. I wonder why am I not getting any intercity trains? I was hoping that would be the case. I'm looking for passenger trains and all I'm getting is freight traffic. Is there a hub I need to put down for trains? No, that's... Is it a bug with the Japanese trains? I wonder if that's the case. But I know if I put this elevated station down right here, it's gonna pick in so many trains of international variety in here. Those are all freight trains that are going out right now. I wonder why I'm not getting any passenger trains. That's the one big thing I was telling for, is that this needs to happen. Huh. Okay. You're not liking me. I'm gonna do this. Now this train station pops out just a little more than I would like it to be, but maybe this will like it. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. Oop, and I shouldn't have made that. Nope. I forgot I have to remind myself, do not place that on ground if you're trying to build an elevated station. Now we can get this to work. Put that down like that, and I know people are gonna hate that, but maybe, just maybe, let's see, can I get access to you? Is that gonna reestablish those? It does. Okay, good. Now this is going to allow interstate trains, and I'm pretty sure if that's the case, then the interstate train should come in droves. Once I actually left one of these on, there was like tons and tons of interstate trains that just want to come into town and buy all the stuff they could ever want. Again, that's just the weirdest thing. But one time you really want intercity trains to come in, they don't. That's alongside the buses. The buses are not showing up either. Which is really starting to baffle me. Actually, speaking of which, as the buses are coming down this way, I need to upgrade this to a bus bus roads. The buses are coming down this way, and they're coming down the way they can too. See, that's my own bus. But where's the inner city bus? Is there an option for seeing inner cities? "15 bus lanes, but I don't. Public and cargo. Oh, whoa, we gotta back up here. What happened? You guys crashed. Idiot, imbeciles. Oh, look, it's confused. Confused train lines! Yeah! Oh, don't you guys remember that from last time? From, I think it was in the... Oh, it was in Dream Cove. That's where it was, Dream Cove. Where we actually had a confused, we had a cruise line that for some reason got the confused status. I'm not sure to how that got that way, but it was operating just fine. So we kind of called it as a, they would call it confused cruise lines. I have a mug of that in the store. If you want to grab a hat like this off of the Fourth Wall store, links to Rant in the bio there in the description down below. I do have a mug that says confused cruise lines. Alright, now that is all set up now, so we should be getting intercity trains. Good. Or do I need to reset traffic just to fix a bug, maybe? I don't like doing it, but maybe we should. Just, yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna reset the traffic to 0 and seeing if that fixes anything, because I'm pretty sure it's somehow it's not spawning. The intercity trains are not spawning, and I don't understand why it's not. Because the outside optimized connections are not wanting to put passengers down? I mean, it's a tourist trap. This is a tourist trap all the way across the Suncrest Speedway. Let's see, tourists. That's important. The hotels, shopping, district, nature. Post offices, fisheries. The tours. I said we've got a pretty decent way to generate people from coming in. But I'm only getting trains of goods. Oh, we got a loud noise here. We got a noise awareness right now? Because this, oh, it's because of that. Got a lot of sound, don't we? Yeah, I figured that's what it'd do. Well, if that's the case, while it's failed, I have to do this. Wait. I could do Metro. Content, miscellaneous. I want Metro stuff only. I can move this down to here. Then I can make the tracks come down here, because it appears like they're having an issue with that placement we did earlier. Come on, go on down. There we go. We'll do this. Now, we'll set the train lines. This. Go to here. Take this out again. That should lower the sound just a little bit. And now that train's out is now having... Okay, despawn. Okay. That should improve sound quality just a little bit. And to make it topped all off, I will put down this line of homes here. I'm going to displace some people, but I'll put this as offices down here, just so that that clears that up and it blocks any sound from coming in. Actually, that fit quite nicely right here with this little building and everything. Okay. I'm still quite confused on where is the intercity trains coming. Have I run out of spawning points, or is it just the budget is good enough for spawning trains? No, I've got plenty of trains. I got budget for trains completely all the way up the wazoo. So I'm just really curious why. Not. I can raise the budget for these for both in and day and out and see if that, you know, increases the most that trains need to come into town. I'm just curious. I'm wondering why, folks. Maybe you can, maybe those know down south, down in the comments. What is causing me not having intercity trains? That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I mean, if I put an airport down, I'm going to get intercity ports all the way across, but I'm only getting goods. Huh. Maybe it's not, maybe it wasn't the station. It's possibly what it is. I'm so baffled because that's even, oh wait, there's an intercity bus. So it is, so they do spawn. They do spawn, don't they? Buses come in, come around here, they go into the back like they're supposed to. Yes! Okay. I think that's our first intercity bus we've gotten since we started putting these hubs in. Which, I mean, wait a minute. Is there like an intercity, no, we should be working on our, I need to work on the, I'll worry about that later. Now, I gotta worry about trash and upkeep here. So you know what, since we got that in place, I'm gonna do this. We'll put a headquarters right here in the corner of everything. It'll be out of the way, and everyone will not have to worry about them being in place. And we'll put down the easy one here. I'm putting the easy ones down just because that's the way because they're smaller. Not only because they're cheaper, they have more efficiency. It's just more the fact that they're smaller. They're smaller units. And I want to, that's a local district, please. Borrow Square, that's what they're in. We'll set this to the local district right here. Local district, apply for that. And this one will go for the local district as well. Now we gotta put down the garbage units. So that's the only thing it needs right now is the garbage disposal unit. And we'll set this to be in the local district as well. And apply for that. There we go. So now the garbage trucks are now. Hello, I'm QTH. Hope your Tuesday is doing well, man. It's doing all right. As usual, typical Tuesdays are. How's yours? How was the Goon the other day? Or was that one? That was today. You guys went to Lagoon today, didn't you? I think that's what it was. For those, yeah, basically. Oh, so he lives in Utah? And I do. I'm not denying. I'm not going to tell you more else, because like I said, I do live in Utah. That's why I know the park that my friend QTH in the chat was going to. Do the park right off the bat. Yeah, the garbage has been taken care of. We do need to get a transit option out here at some point. Move this out like so. And I think since we're gonna get trains out here, I think a train station that just ends up like right here would be really perfect. Because we do have a train station in this pack. The sport hall, they go down, political building. University Pop Building, Maps Building, University Library, Historical Buildings, dorms. Oh, that's right. They were in tracks, weren't they? They were in the trains pack. There it is. Yeah, look at this bad boy. University train station. I can pop one like right here. And I can pop one right here as well. And we'll pop one right about here. Look at this little train station. It's a little Dipper University station. Oh, it's so good. Mr. Atomic Bomb, how's it going, buddy? From YouTube. Hope you're having a fantastic day and night. Welcome to the stream. I am Alexman47. It's a good to see. Again, for those wondering, again, what happened to the my overlay down here, it's bugged out again. My who supported me or who live all of the live support stats, it just bugged out again. I don't know why it keeps doing it. Hey, the Mr. Atomic Bomb. Hope you're enjoying your day. We're just building up our Cities Skylines 1 build of Suncrest Bay over a modded map called the Lagoon Bay or Lagoon something. On the map now. It's Lagoon something. Are you a fan of? Are you guys fans of this? Doing okay? How about you? Oh, I'm doing fantastic. Got back from work around 3:30 and just started wanting to get ready to build on Cities Skylines. And to be fair, I don't own the second game. I did try the game on Game Pass a while back, but I was not very impressed with Cities Skylines 2. So to speak, I'm a fan of the original because there's so much better mod support and more assets to work with. We're building up today of our little institute here. Now, for those on YouTube, I don't have like the Twitch rewards thing. YouTube doesn't have that, so we have to go with like if you want to rename a road, a district, a building, you can do so in chat on the YouTube and Facebook side of things. I want to make sure you guys in the community are also involved. I want to make sure you guys are involved with the build of this city as well. The stuff we have built so far, it has not had much of anything tied to it, like finalized names. We do like that right there. We'll smooth that out. And this is a new asset I found on the workshop, the Chirpy. Name a street. Depends on what street you want. I've got plenty. Oh. What's a good name that'd be with Mr. Atomic Bomb? Where can we put a road name that would fit, that'd be more befitting of the atomic bomb? Let's see. Where is the place that can explode the most? Let's see. Where's the most traffic? There. You know what? That's gonna be a perfect one. Where the most traffic is at? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a good thing that's... What's going on? There we go. Oh, you didn't see it on the screen there, but my editing software, Wondershare, popped up on my bottom right of the screen. Yeah, dealer's choice. All right, dealer's choice. Gotcha. Okay, let's see. Let's find a good route here. Now I'm stuck in my build here. Okay, let's see. Oak Street. Yeah, we'll name this. So we'll put, I'm going to upgrade this thing down to this because it's supposed to be with the bike paths. We'll do this street here. Oak Street right here. We'll call it... all in caps.
The Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas.
There we go. Mr. Atomic Bomb Road. We got from here all the way down right here. We got our first name road by Mr. Atomic Bomb. All the way down here. There's your road, good sir. Pretty decent sized road. Nice little off-road shoot right next to the bay and everything. Our first one, folks, and that's what you guys can do on Twitch as well. Is if you want to have a name, you want to have a road named after you, you can do so. And we're still unrecognized. Don't have anything upgraded. We're still level 1 for students right now. We didn't make up the bay. We got a problem with traffic right here. Let's see what is going on here. We may have to prioritize this to be a bigger road. We got a problem building up right here. That didn't mess up your road, did it? Yours is right here. So we're gonna see what's going on with this road. Or is that bad? The traffic doesn't understand. Let's clear this out, see what we can do here. So, you guys, you want to go this way? You're going down this way. I'm going to force you guys to go down this way and here and that. You're a turn left only road and you're going right and this way. Oh, there's all my Streamlabs stuff now. It just pops up for both Twitch and YouTube. There we go. That should basically fix that traffic up a little bit. This, however, is a problem. Traffic. Let's see. Go like that. Turn here to go straight. You should be going straight here, and this one should be going straight this way. This one should go left this way, or straight. Going right and straight. I know, there's probably better ways of doing this. I have yet to find it. Hopefully that's a big jumbled mess that the cars will understand. I'm almost thinking I need to take out that road in general because it feels like it's just causing too much problems. The buses use it though, and that's the thing about it. Built it means the bus routes are going to switch around so they can get that to work. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to do. All the buses coming down this way. And see, that's... Okay, that orange one's causing a bit of a trouble. We grab that. Okay, let's get rid of you. I'm going to move you over here. Too much of this. There's too many buses coming down this one. I feel... I don't know why it's going back that direction. Yeah, that. There we go. That's why I added those bus lanes for a reason. It's so that the buses don't take the roundabout. They go straight on through. They get the express routes. Alright, that's through and through. What about you? Are you getting intercity trains now? No, you're getting worse. there a bug on the map that's causing it now? Inner city trains don't want to show up. Unnerve it all. Let's see. Want to get more people to get over to the station here. We're going to get some elevated stations going around here. We want to make this as convenient as possible, so pop one right here where the buses stop. Buses go right there. Then pop one right here. Then they'll come down to the ground and go to the university. Alright, Bay, what you got for us? We don't have enough students. I thought, are these all maxed out? No, they're not.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
So... more study halls. Put more study halls now. That makes any more students to show up more. Let's put more groundskeeping here. And another lightning storm.
A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
Can't believe that. So we got that in place. Let's get our trains up in there. We need to get more students over there. We're going to have to fight our way across now, won't we? Alright, so we got that. I'm going to use the create connections tool here. Make sure this is not on ground. And we're going to fix this up here so we get this little finessing. We got to make sure we don't take up most of the buildings that are here right now. Comes down, that's not going to affect those buildings at all. Comes around there and it fits like that. It fits like a glove. Okay, maybe not a full glove, but we get the point. The point still stands. We build a station. Alright, we'll go from here. Here. That's pretty much straightforward. Hold this baby up like so. Build a train line. It's going all the way across. But see, now after this, it's going to go to the ground now. Oh, wait, no. We have one here. 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 Pull this out like so. And pull this one out like so. And then we'll make these all smoother once we get it all done and everything. Now we have the university one. We're going to make a connection that goes from here. Here. We're going to make this come out like so. And it's going to go right to the ground. Let's see, what else can we do to upgrade those tracks to make it look a little bit better? Put this to the ground. And that'll be above ground right there. Alright, that's a connected. Pop this like this so it makes it look like it's not going directly onto the sand. Make that smooth out like that so the trains go through a little bit smoother. Now we got these tracks all lined up, ready to go. Now you got these. I love this asset though. Look at this. It looks like a really, really cool little station. Awesome. I love that. I love these little assets though. Now it's time for the fun part. I kind of feel like this would be a switch-off station. It wouldn't continue on, like people would have to switch trains so that the traffic wouldn't get too bad. Because trust me, when these trains get going, they're going to be packing a lot of people crossing. And you know what? The fact that these all have probably inner cities, I probably will see more. You know what? I'm going to allow one of these stations on the very end of the line to allow inner cities. But I'm wondering if it's just because there is not a demand. I mean, is our tourism just that horrible that we can't get any more people to come in? It would make sense in a logical sense. Well, you're part of it. You're calling out to get your trash cleared up. We have somebody on dock ready to send out the trucks out, doing their job, hopefully. So I will do. This train route will be the University line. Come to here. Come to here. Come to here. And it will end things off at this location right here. The other train line is already doing a lot of work with travel. And we need to get more just dedicated train line that comes to the university and back. And this will be the university line. Go to here to trains. There's our new one here. This is the university. Or no, it's not the university, it's the institute. We have it, it's called Institute right now. So let's call it the Institute. And we're going to need some capacity. We have a passenger train. We can have as a diesel train. No. Let's see. We have the UP, Union Pacific F7 passenger train. Yeah, let's do that. That'll look really good. I have a diesel train that just shows up. Yeah, look at that bad boy. Yeah. Though the train is a little longer in the station though. Yeah, we have it's a new asset I found online. It's the UP passenger train. I figured since we're in the modern age, there wouldn't be any steam engines or electric trains or something like that. They want to have their own train. So like now they got this going. So now this is probably be like a small access line. So we'll probably have like the small parking lots here. Come across like so. Come like this. A little parking apparatus right here. Then we'll put one here. One right here. Those buildings in way. Again, not very big of these stations and whatnot, but I feel like these would be benefit out here. Pick that out. Well, they're just buildings. I thought those were more than just those. Dude, those are actual buildings. Pop those right there. It will kill some of this parking. So I imagine it's really nice that they're putting some EV parking right here, right next to the train station. Kind of fits. I feel like this would be part of the asset here, these parking spots right here for the actual stations. Oh, I thought that was an international train. Alright. That's in place. These are containers to go. I think these containers need to vamoose. In favor of our two little parks here for our parking. It only makes logical sense to put like small parking lots right here. It fits with the theme. It really does. It's got electrical biking and some small parking for those involved. And on a big old road like that, that's awesome. Now, the big question remains: what about allow this to allow intercity trains? I just want to take a gander at this and finding out what is causing the problem. And by that logic alone, We're getting a lot of goods trains coming in through here. Did I really just do that? Boy, oh, it does work. I thought that wasn't working there for a moment, but it is. That's a real shock that's actually working. Okay. Now we're getting not enough workers. Well, that's the whole point, right? We're getting people to come in. Oh, that's right, the districts. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Laurel Square is the Institute. The Institute District. This Institute Coast. Again, this will be something that anyone else can rename. I'm just renaming it now, so it's not something weird. And I'm gonna go down and say University City. This is a mod, by the way, at the University. It's technically part of the University City's content pack, but there's a bug in the system that I guess doesn't allow this to spawn. So what this does is that now, when I build homes right here, I can just fill this in. Like so, like this. Homes will build up, and they'll build up in the level 1 variety of University City homes. So when these get built in, you'll see how these homes look like. But not very big units. Not very big at all. But this also works with the Art Deco as well. Apparently that was another bug in the system as well. So if you have the Art Deco DLC, which I don't have, this mod would also allow this to happen. See, we get these level 1 homes. And they stay like this. Also the fact that this district now becomes a historical building, so they don't level up. Because the mod only allows these level 1 homes to show up if they just get leveled up. So if I level this up here, it wouldn't. If I unhistorical this building and level, oh, it does. It kind of basically looks a little bit better. Let's see here, level up. Yeah, see, no matter what it does, it just stays historical and it stays in one building like that. So, yeah, this whole mod only allows the one building style of this to pop up. So you get these smaller homes like this, but this kind of feels like more of a university city. Since this is technically now one, so I figured, you know what, that fits the bill quite nicely. Pop these bad boys in. I guess for convenience to be building on the main road. Pop these right here and put them wherever we can. Pop these like so. And see the fact that they're going to live right next to this railway station right here? That's like perfect. And, quite frankly, since we got a road right here, we'll just turn this node into a crossing. And we'll turn this one into a crossing. Because people are going to be crossing here to get to the train station. And we'll hope everybody to go to school on a Union Pacific passenger engine. Man, that looks so. That would be kicker. Like coming to one of those events where the big boy shows up with a big boy steam engine alongside basically one of the diesel engines, and is able to ride those to and fro from school. Like, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Now, unfortunately, these don't work for the commercial buildings and whatnot. I kind of wish it did. This only spawns the homes. Go like that, like so. I mean, it's supposed to be. This is gonna be like, you know, the university stuff and everything for businesses and everything. So if you want like a Chick-fil-A or something like that, or another business in here, they would come in here and they would build up here and build up their businesses for the students that would basically would love to have just to have like this kind of niche. And heck, who would want? In fact, if you build next to a university, you're getting that moolah from the institute, though. That's amazing. No, not Academy. We'll give another. We'll give this one right here money. Get academic works off the bat. Now allow us to build up as long as we get more people to jump in the buildings here, which means we got to make this beautiful. Weird how this is not making any students show up. We need more students. How much more? We have the capacity for it. I built enough for it. It's just not the attractiveness is up the charts. Like I said, we are getting paid more. We have a capacity of over 6,000, but we're just not getting the people. Evidence sports not just throughout the city to have more visitors and you come down the arenas. Increase the amount of visitors to the arenas. You have to raise a claim for that one. Fortunate for that notion right there. I'm hoping that people come here they already have some education built in, which they do. Those guys come in with education because that's part of the lifespan mod. That allows like 25% of new residents probably get to have some sort of education. And to make it a little bit easier for everyone involved. See what we got here. We have a... Didn't we have a library here or something? Well, we have a union. We have a student union building. Here we go. Oh, there's also a chapel. Oh, that's sick. So people can have their church too while they're at it. Theogality Chapel. That's kind of cool. I like that. Oh man, that looks sick. That fits right in the theme of the small buildings and everything. It works out quite well. I like that. Awesome. It's weird that's counted. These all count as university buildings. I guess that, you know what, that actually kind of fits really. If you want to have like, you know, small capacity of universities, but you just want to have like small buildings, you can do that. That's pretty cool. Essentially, it's making your own university campus without actually being a university campus. Well, I need to get more people over here, so what could I do? Oh, also the fact that since oh, it does! Okay, I was wrong about that. This, the University City plot also affects these. These assets that you see right here, like the Game Co., the bookstore, these are all basically assets of the University City. So that's so it spawns, but they don't give a city capacity for it. But we do need to get a bus system here. We have the train. That's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Let's see. I got the parks. We'll put these bad boys down. We'll put a couple of these parking lots here for the train station. We don't have enough room for that. Okay, we're going to have to do a small parking here, so that people can come here and park here and go to the station. These people are using them. That's amazing that it is. God. It's better than using the intercity trains. Let's see. I guess people who want some sort of education, we can have a small library for those involved. I should have back there. They just go with Green Heights too. These guys are right here.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take
Green
precautionary
Heights
measures.
And the Institute. Those. Apply those. We'll do selected districts, Green Heights, and the Institute. Post. Pop those right there. These ones will go to the opposite too, because I didn't realize that until now that the office district is separate from it. Oh no! A sinkhole!
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
Oh man! We just built that region too! And you know what? You know, shocking enough that it is, the insurance probably wouldn't cover it. What? It's a sinkhole. We're an insurance company. Yeah, so that should be insuring our damages. What? No, no, that's not what we do here. Prioritize new roads. Well, that kind of sucks for our housing. We had a sinkhole and a lot of people died. Fantastic. Curse you, Mother Nature. You and your earthquakes and sinkholes. Man, if Zeus was here, he would not have allowed that. Man, I love that. Hey, what the heck? This got moved. What the heck? What is going on with the path? Actually break. Can I actually unlock this? Oh yeah, you can. We can go back to pathing. I can just make a pavement path right here and take this to the ground. There we go. That makes it so much. I didn't realize I could unlock that. I thought that was only for roads. So I can change that. Isn't that interesting? An earthquake happened and that broke it. The nerve. Those homes are gone. The man is certainly missing. Pop some commercials here. We gotta make sure we don't build too much out here. I mean, I got the railway here. Oh my goodness, what the heck's the railway building off of that? There we go. Make these only one side building. I don't know why that's so built out that way. I mean, for a university building, this should work. They are building them. Building in two ways. I hope they build in ones. I hope so anyway, because that would be kind of bad in that regard. And our Fry guys is popping up. This land value is getting better. We have more we have sound problems now? Oh. Oh, that's right. With the station there now, it makes it very loud. But we can take these out right here. Make them offices. Move these as offices right here. Because offices, for some baffling reason, don't produce sound. So I'll just take that in stride. Okay. Those businesses are building up. Looks like they only build for twos, though. As long as they don't build into the track, you're fine. Pop them like that right there. And so that'll block the sound of the train. But that'll work out too as well. There we go. These two getting people? They are getting people. And they're leveling up. All those things are leveling up here, because that land value must be good off the grip. No, it's actually not. Land value is horrible out here. You know, you think that next to the coastline, you think they'd be more prominent. I just can't do much of anything until this levels up. So all I need is get students in here. Tuition fees are not coming in. Increasing student happiness. Visiting scholars, increase facility bonus. Regardless of the campus reputation, students don't pay tuition. You know, we have to pay tuition fees. Universal income. You can come in no matter who you are. You guys are going to have to pay tuition fees to come in. That's actually going to harm people, I think. But that's bringing some money in now. And hopefully that's going to bring... Wow, this is really gonna suck if I can't get anything higher than this. Maybe education is probably maxed out. Well, not a lot of people are. There's a lot of people who are just not getting education. I mean, that means they have the means of coming out here. Yeah, high schools. Higher uppers are pretty good. A lot of people coming in are fully educated from the get-go. That may have nipped me in the butt just a little bit, but I think we're fine, honestly. It's not, hey, you know what? If Suncrest Bay just becomes a small institute, so be it. Doesn't matter to me. I just wondered why we're not getting so many students. That's my question. So now the big question is to basically get this. I think, though, get a train line come across here, and it would follow along the coast. And they come around here, and it would end up right here. Yeah, see, we'd make an upper ground line here to come this way, and we would make it follow the highway. No, we could make it follow the coastline. That people would drive it to the coastline. It'd be like some of those Japanese anime, where they basically just have like a whole train line. It just goes all the way around here, and sometimes in the water for some baffling reason. All right. Let's see. What can we do about that? Almost 9 o'clock already. When did the time go beyond? I mean, the nerve. I feel like we just barely started. And it's almost 9 o'clock.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Well, I think we can start prepping on this side. Obviously, it's going to be a huge. Let's see, where could we put our? We do need a financial spot. Some fashion. Let's see, we have a lot of offices. We do have a lot of offices.
A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
Maybe that's not for the best. I imagine probably our mode. We don't really have much of a city center, very much. No, we also could bring in people. Boat over here. I totally spaced that now. We can do that. Because we got the college all situated now, it's more of... The university could have its own dock. The university could have its own dock. And most likely a streetcar? I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea. You could have... No, I say that and they're a little off-put on the whole make harbor tram lines. I'm more on the boat of having these becoming like a monorail system. Get people from place to place. But that means that reduces road design down from a 6-lane down to a 2. And I'm not sure if that's people are ready for that just yet. Because if we did a monorail system, we would have to monorail with road. We would have to build the road and take out a road and then places in place. On top of, we already got a transit system already in place here. But the monorail can get people from place to place a lot faster than the railway blade can. I don't know. Not sure what to do with that. I'm almost expecting, yeah, have a monorail system down here. But also at the same time, though, the monorail system would be a better fit if it came from the other direction. We already have train system on this way already servicing the people here. A monorail system from a road that would ultimately connect into here. Come back around. Guys, think about it, folks. What do you guys think? You think Suncrest Bay needs a monorail system, or keep the road as, or keep the train system as is? We can connect the train station to the opposite side. We already have the infrastructure in place. We just have to put the train line over here, and then somehow do something here. I imagine next time we probably want to... We could put a tour... Oh, you know what? Let's see. We want some tourism here, don't we? Got a train? That intercity train? That is intercity train! Look at that! We're finally getting some! We're finally getting them! Oh my goodness! Heck yeah! Where were you guys earlier? Or was it just the fact that we didn't have a demand or something? Because look at these trains now coming in. Wow! We're now backing... They're coming in from the opposite side. They're backing up the freight traffic now. Oh, nuts. Why don't you guys come from the opposite side, which is much more easy? Oh, you guys you are. Okay, that's it. Alright. We're going to have to fix this now. Let's go back to the high-capacity station earlier. Okay. This is annoying. Beyond measure, because it wasn't popping up earlier. But now it is. So we're going to put this one here, the elevated station, back on its dock here. I'm going to pull this back more. And then we're going to get the trains back up and running. I just want to make sure, because that shows now that the intercity trains do function. Like, oh, I put it on the ground once again. I keep forgetting that. There we go. And then we will connect. And since the intercity trains usually take the center route, we can pop the other train on the outside line. There we go. And now is to rebuild this train station by telling this to reestablish they gotta stop here, and it automatically puts a stop back here. Alright, that's cool. Great. Awesome. So, okay, so we had a problem. So the small station works. But why is it that the ROJ wasn't working before? Well, we're going to put the station back and hope for the best that will now, since literally that there is a need for it. But after I deleted those, all the other trains disappear. Huh. And now this train's up and bugged. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, train. Okay, I want the ones that are for the route to come in on this side. And I want the intercity trains to come in and take the main lines in the middle. That's the whole point. So when I put that in, though, the intercity trains disappear. It is the ROJ train station. Huh. This train station does not accept intercity trains. It doesn't. That is the weirdest thing I've now noticed. It doesn't accept intercity trains, even though it clearly should. That's new to me. So guess what that means? I need to find another station that works. At least I know that a hub would work. A train hub would work, wouldn't it? Bus, tram, train, metro. You know what? No, but the train metro goes above. Doesn't it? Let me see. Let's, I want to test this out. All right, put a test road down. I just want to see this. I actually have never placed this down, so I'm just going to see about it for myself here. So this... Oh, it's its own road. Oh, okay. And you got the hub right here, and you got the train station. But that still means only 2 trains. 2 train lines. That does not work. Why is it that there's not a hub? None of these hubs house more than one train line. Okay. That is the freakiest, dinkiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Is that the inner city hubs, or those something that you bought in game with, or bought with real world money, does not work with inner city trains. That is new to me. That is clearly new to me. I'm a bit of annoyed by it, for the record. A little bit annoyed. Honestly, I am, because that doesn't make any sense. If I'm going to... So... Those are only good for local trains. Which, you know what I'm going to have to do now? I'm going to have to look on the workshop for a station that accepts intercity trains. That's what's going to have to be. They need this one station to have intercity trains, and once that was active, we were getting trains up the wazoo. Would that mean I would have to redefine? That's right, I will have to. We'll have to redefine it. What we got now? We got a problem with police coverage, special availability. We have tons of jails. Low crime rate, only 6% crime. We're having an issue with that, huh? With jails availability, that's no problem. Or is that just oh, the police agents are just not tackling the entire region. That's probably the reason behind that. Okay. Well, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to look in the workshop to see intercity train hubs. We're going to have to. Just to see how this will work, because that's our only station that... See, now we're getting 60 people a week now. Because this train, this station steps intercities. That's interesting. We'll have to figure something out that next time. I'm out of time for the moment. For those on the worry about doing the recap of what happened, today we got ourselves the Suncrest Bay Institute. We are not getting students, which is a shock. I'm not really shocked by that. We also have some businesses, and we have some sound problems because the station is pretty loud. We may have to set up our district here for universities a little bit better. Get people coming in that are uneducated, and hope for the best. And then we have to connect this road up to, say, somewhere right here. It connects into the Smith Square, and go from there. We also got our first one. Mr. Atomic Bomb showed up in Twitch or on YouTube and gave us a comment to give us a road, and we got ourselves a road named after him. He's got one road in town. You guys can do that too in the future, in future sessions. So, that being said, in Suncrest Bay, next time we're going to figure out the problem with our intercity train system, and quite possibly start maybe a intercity mining company or something like that to get the mining stuff going. Obviously, we're probably needing some specialized industries and whatnot coming up, and then we'll have to figure out some sound problems. But that's it for us, so we're going to save our game, and we will hit to the end screen now. Alrighty. Save on Suncrest Bay Twitch right here. Quit out. Thank you all for watching tonight and everything, for Atomic Bomb, for coming in and chatting up with us. We got also QTH said it was a fun time. I didn't get your comment. I'm sorry. I think my stream. I think my. I think my all my Streamlabs updates came in with it. But that's it for us tonight and everything. So thank you everyone for jumping in tonight. This will be, this will go live on YouTube because it is a multi-stream and everything. Hopefully those on Facebook. I need to make a little look on for a Facebook GIF of some kind. So the GIF followers, the followers on Facebook there, and that such. But that was it. If you like what you see, everyone on all platforms, you like what you see, like my voice, the commentary, check out Alexman47 here on YouTube as well, Twitch, Facebook, and the like. And basically, hit the follow, hit the like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitch. Because if you follow me on Twitch, you get access to the streams we do for Let's Plays that are basically broken into parts afterwards. Because YouTube gets the edited Let's Plays in part format. So if you want to see the Let's Play that I'm currently playing, which is Immortals Phoenix Rising right now, and the Mario Party 2 with my buddy Spinus the Menace of the Ruckus the Menace podcast, and my good friend Life of Link from the Discord. We're jumping in, going back to Mario Party 2. Be doing that pretty soon. We're going to keep getting constant updates on that one. Alongside Immortals Phoenix Rising is coming on Friday. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow will be Outbound. We are going, continuing on the coastline and see if we can finish up the coastline tomorrow. And then maybe get into what is the next area. I don't know what the next area is. And hopefully Vest will get there. So join me for Outbound tomorrow. And if you was wondering about the sessions before did the multi-stream on Outbound, those are coming out this week. I did make those into videos. They're coming out in schedule at 2:00 Mountain Pacific Time PM out on the channel on this entire week this week, so that you guys can get up to date on what's been going on since session 1 up till now, so that you guys can have a brief understanding. That way we can just move on into the next session without any worries. So look forward to those as well. Also, if you want to check out the Fourth Wall store, folks, you can get a hat like this, or you can get yourself like a mouse pad or a toaster. Get these little bad boys right here. Nice little things. I did update the store recently, so I now have a black background of these coasters and of our mouse on the mouse pads. So I've used my mouse pad a lot, so it's kind of a little dirty, but I probably will actually now go out and get more of these ones with the black background on them, so they can last longer. Also, I've got shirts, everything. So I am wearing my own shirt right there. So if you like that as well, again, if you all, and also the fact for everyone watching, if you go to the Fourth Wall store, it's in the description on the YouTube and Facebook side of things, and the panel down below here on Twitch. And it is you can put the at checkout new shop 47. That is NEWSHOP 47, and your entire order you get 47% off your entire order of everything you've gotten. And on Twitch side, if you are a Twitch subscriber, you can put it in and you get 25% off any individual item you want. So look forward to those. If you want to buy some of stuff, it helps me out, support me financially. Always always make sure you guys. These are good quality products. Fourth Wall does an amazing job making these products for me, and I'd like to see then you guys can get it yourselves. Anyway, that's going to do me enough rambling for me. It's 9 o'clock for me. I'm going to head on out. So we're going to be raiding here on Twitch. So I will see you guys later with a bit of a raid. And I want to raid somebody on Twitch that will give us a goodness here. Because we want to follow into. There we go. Philhead03 will raid him. He's trying to build all of Seattle in Cities Skylines 2. So let's give him the love he deserves. Until next time, everybody, you guys have a fantastic night. Take care. And I will see you guys tomorrow, everybody, for Outbound. Next session. See you guys then. Ciao for now, everyone. Have